If you've ever wondered which world-famous buildings cost the most money to construct and failed miserably, then we've got you covered. We've rounded up the most expensive projects in Dubai, from dizzyingly-high skyscrapers to lavish man-made islands. But yeah, they never made it. We all know that for every bizarre Dubai construction, there are scores of unfinished, unfunded triumphs of architectural ambition long forgotten in the glamour of bigger, glitzier buildings. Here, we bring you the top 10 bonkers brilliance of these abandoned or on-hold projects that cost Dubai some fortune. So without further ado, let's check the top most expensive construction mistakes in Dubai. Number 1. The World Islands. This one right here cost the city of Dubai $12 billion, and they just flew off the radar once they abandoned the project. Let's get to know a few more details, shall we? The World Islands was conceived in 2003 and consists of around 300 islands in the rough shape of a world map. Development slowed after the 2008 financial crisis, however. Just a handful of islands have completed buildings on them, including Lebanon Island, which is home to the Royal Island Beach Club, and another which show houses and a heliport. Construction has started on several others, including Monaco, Switzerland, and the Netherlands, but the vast majority remain untouched. Number 2. International Chess City. Okay, hold on. This is a bit of a niche idea. I mean, building a cluster of 32 black and white skyscraper hotels and apartment blocks, all designed to resemble chess pieces, is just not so Dubai. Sulaiman Al Fahim, former chief executive of Dubai Projects, at the launch in 2004 announced, "We intend to make the International Chess City a center for all chess lovers. We will have in place massive interactive screens where international contests can be held." Well, ambitions were impressive, but stages were high too. Unfortunately, Mr. Fahim's passion for chess didn't catch on, so the whole project was quickly put off. Number 3. Steven Gerrard Tower. The one you're looking at is the Dubai Tower, which was promoted by an English footballer and current Glasgow Rangers manager Steven Gerrard. It was launched in late 2008. Guess what? It had to face the same fate as the other major projects that were happening in Dubai. Just as the global financial crisis was about to wash over Dubai, the Azizi Crystal Tower was referred to in some media reports as the Steven Gerrard Tower. So the thing is, it was claimed that Steven Gerrard had been promised a free flat worth $1.21 million to endorse it at a launch party at London's prestigious Dorchester Hotel. Developer Azizi Developments said the launch event was a massive success and generated sales of more than $40.8 million, according to a report at the time by The National. "I am truly privileged to be a part of such a pioneering project," Gerrard said at the launch of the $100 million towers. Ironically, the cost was $100 million, but the sales were $600 million. Just imagine the whopping amount of profit they would have made, if only they would have been able to withstand the 2008 recession. When contacted by Arabian Business, a spokesperson for Azizi Developments confirmed that the tower has been stopped. "We have returned all investments to our customers. Sales were over 600 million dirhams, 150 million dirhams of which were collected and then refunded. We, as well as the Dubai Land Development, have records of all the refunds," the spokesperson added. Alas, no pictures of the development actually exist, and it was pulled soon after. But Michael Schumacher and Boris Becker have also had Dubai apartment blocks named after them. Number 4. Dubai City Tower. You might have seen similar versions of this in Dubai if you've ever visited, but a vertical bullet train is just out of the world. And who needs an elevator when you can have a 120 miles per hour vehicle bullet train? Isn't that so? So the developers proposed this in 2009, but the project, just like the others, failed to make it. It was also one of the expensive projects to never break the ground. Their plan for the Dubai City Tower was simple. Just imagine the view you would have at the Dubai City Tower, a 400-story mega-scraper that would have been 7 times taller than the Empire State Building, 2,400 meters to be exact. I guess they'd still go for this in the future years, at least since this is something that we haven't heard or seen before. Number 5. Dynamic Tower. As the name says it all, it is dynamic in a way. The tower closely resembles a game of Jenga. Yeah, all wonky white knuckle angles. Inspired by the Sweet Vollard in Brazil, this also has individually rotating floors and is around 420 meters in height. Each level is designed to spin at its own pace around a fixed core that supplies water and electricity. The person behind this marvelous design is architect David Fisher. He announced the plans in 2008, but they quickly ran aground. He would not say where the tower would be built or give any other details because he wanted to keep it a surprise, reported local newspaper The National in 2009. A decade later, it is still on hold. Number 6. The Dubai Aquarium Leak. The Dubai Aquarium Leak. $20 billion is what it costs for the city of Dubai for this mistake. Who would have thought that one little leaky panel joint could cause all this havoc? Certainly not the engineers and construction workers that created the biggest aquarium in Dubai, known as the Indoor Ocean. Luckily, the leak was recognized in time, and all of the animals inside the aquarium survived. However, in order to fix the leak without disturbing the hundreds of huge sharks and highly exotic creatures inside, nearly $20 billion was spent. Number 7. Trump International Hotel and Tower. Seems like Donald was also a victim of the 2008 financial crisis. Let's see what happened. Donald Trump set his sights on the trunk of Dubai's Palm Jumeirah Island in 2005 with plans to build a 300-room skyscraper hotel. What went wrong? His plans fell foul of Dubai's financial crisis in 2008, forcing Donald to readjust his ambitions. Number 8. Nakheel Tower. It cost over $38 million, and guess what? Even this was held off. At over 1,000 meters high, this silvery skyscraper, which was also planned for Palm Jumeirah, was all set to be the tallest in the world, with vertical slots to keep it steady in high winds. But what went wrong? Another one bites the dust. The same old tale. The 2008 financial crisis. Damn! What wonders we would have seen if this recession hadn't taken over the world. But alas, it was never meant to be. The building, which was initially given the imaginative name Tall Tower, also fell victim to the global recession. Number 9. Burj Al Alam. It cost around $1 billion, but the dream was over for the architecture firm Nikken Seki. The project broke ground in 2006, but was officially cancelled in 2015. Let's get to know more about this, shall we? Designed to resemble a crystal flower, this 108-story monolith would have featured private apartments, rooftop gardens, and a 5-star hotel with the highest bedrooms in the world. Its lofty crown would also hold a Turkish bath, the world's highest, perhaps? Number 10. Water Discuss Hotel. Water Discuss Hotel promises an unrivaled view of underwater life, combined by mini toiletries, Nespresso machines, trouser presses, and all the usual trappings one expects from luxury accommodation. Well, correct me, but who wouldn't want to sleep beneath the surface of the sea? Claustrophobes, probably. But for the rest of us, that would probably be our awe moment. Alas, the project emerged in 2012, but hasn't made it past the dreaded slated for construction phase. Number 11. Falcon City of Wonders. How do you pinch tourists from rival destinations? Building replicas of the most famous attractions could be one option. Enter Falcon City of Wonders, the world in a city, and modestly, the most astonishing place on Earth. This is a real estate complex with the difference. Alongside the luxury apartments, there will one day apparently be 3 giant pyramids, a Dubai Tower of Pisa, and a Taj Arabia. The biggest of the 3 pyramids will be larger than any found in Egypt, while the Taj Mahal reproduction will be 4 times bigger than the original. Well, yeah, they said so. Lots of homes have been built in either Andalusian or Asian style, but of the replica wonders, there is no sign yet, but it involves a hefty amount. And one that might still happen, Dubai Creek Tower. Given that the foundations for this giant $1 billion tower have been completed, it stands a fair chance of actually seeing the light of day. It'll not contain hotel rooms or offices, but instead serve as an observation tower, while the tip will emit a beacon of light. And it'll be tall. Taller, in fact, is the Burj Khalifa, the highest structure in Dubai. The opening is slated for 2022, so you might need some patience. Okay, moving on, one of the last mistakes is Anna Tower. Well, design competitions in Dubai always end up surprising the world, and one such time when International Architecture from Atkins held a design competition for its new Dubai skyscraper, they ended up with what looked like a 135-story fan. And it is said that not even Sean Keeler, Atkins' head of architecture in Middle East and India, seemed convinced. It will possibly be the 3rd tallest building in the world, he told local magazine Emirates Business in 2008. The project was held off soon after, and the cost estimated was huge. Dubai is full of incredible engineering successes, with most structures being built near perfection by the architects. Like most other prestigious career fields, architects are considered some of the most well-respected and highly regarded alongside those such as doctors and lawyers. Their reputation for being at the top of their field is due to their need to be near perfect in their jobs with little room for error. But as we've seen in this video, sometimes mistakes are inevitable. Any mistake for an architect could result in tragedy, both costly in money and in human life. It's not unheard of for a bolt to be off by less than half an inch and resulting in an entire building collapsing, or measurement being off and a building being in jeopardy of coming down. And we've seen in some way or the other, these mistakes did cost something to the ones involved and others too. Mistakes like these, although seemingly tiny to the untrained eye, can be catastrophic. It's important for architects to strive to be perfect, as the lives of many are in their hands. The unfortunate truth is, mistakes happen in this field, just like in any other. But when they take place in this realm, the tragedy can be tenfold, because buildings, bridges, and the like are used by thousands at a time. And there's always something in Dubai that never ceases to amaze us. They come up with creative constructions with lofty goals, and at times fail to understand that they are unrealistic. But they have if they don't want to lose this massive amount of wealth and manpower. That's all for this video, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this, consider leaving a like and subscribe for more updates.